if they also did where they had all of these like the apartments.
Uh-huh.
And now if you guys want to look into this room, you guys can look out the view and see kind of like how it was. You guys want to look into this room, see how it was?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So this is one of our double ones. It's 2 rooms combined, and then you have a little view of like the.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
you have like a little view of the main street, and then you have like the second room over here.
Oh, wow.
So these rooms are smaller. They're a lot smaller than the Valvadas.
Then the 5 ones?
So it would be kind of hard to maybe be an apartment, but
Cool.
and then I don't know, it was like a bank at one point, and I'm just
Really?
like, what do they do with all these rooms? You know?
Oh, yeah, because I seen the vault down there.
Yeah. So there's just so much. This I guess okay. It first opened in 01 or 07.
Uh-huh.
And it was just different things throughout the years. It was like strictly a casino. It was a hotel room, hotel. It was a bank. It was just
Wow.
a bunch of things throughout the years, and that's kind of where all the stories start coming from, like the vault.
Uh-huh.
So I've never heard anything to have to do like with that story with the vault, but
Yeah.
there has been previous laundries
Uh-huh.
employees that have told us like, hey, sometimes we'll have different shifts, and if we're short staffed, they'll work. Sometimes when we have like short staff, our employees would work night shifts. Like they would be here at 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, wow.
So they started kind of saying, what is this? Oh. Let me go get the key for this and I'll be right back.
Okay. Don't let the door close.
I have a key to go to the basement.
So we try to keep guests out of the basement because there's just so many stuff down there. There's a lot of open, like they closed them now, but the starts of the mines, they had a lot of entrances. So when they first opened it, it was a hotel, and their plan was to connect the hotel, since it was one of the first ones. They would connect it to the mines.
Oh, wow.
So the miners would get off of work and just walk through the mines,
Yeah.
and they were in the hotel. And then
Yeah,
they
some-
have
some
the
places that
casino
you can
and just a bunch of stuff down here.
Wow.
Like this one here, that one is one of the entrance that we had for the mines.
Oh,
This
wow.
one was, the miners would actually use this barrel. It's still here. They tried to keep as much stuff as we could. They would bring down supplies with this from up there, from up to down to the basement.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I mean, we have a bunch of old stuff that just kind of stayed in the hotel.
Oh, wow.
Mirrors, bicycles, anything we were able to preserve, they kind of
Yeah.
wanted.
That's
So,
cool.
The story with the miners was that when it was a bank, 3 miners decided to come up with a plan, and they were gonna break into the vault.
Oh, really?
And I guess one of them ended up killing the other 2 miners to keep the money.
Uh-huh.
So now what a lot of people say is like, we'll hear, and then this is where they have the vault before.
Oh, I seen this on Sam and Kobe.
Yeah, go ahead. You guys can go in there. You guys can go in there if you
This,
like.
Oh,
this
cool.
is where. This is the spot where Sam and Kobe were doing their ghosting.
So what we would have some of our employees say was, hey, we can hear chains down there. It's weird. And
Oh, wow.
and that's the only thing that we can connect. I mean, probably the miners that you're hearing the chains.
Yeah.
For me, I would do laundry before as well. And I was maybe like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And the previous girl that had just left, she told me, hey, after 3 o'clock, weird stuff start happening. I grew up in Arizona in a very old house with my grandparents.
Uh-huh.
And creepy stuff would happen, and my grandpa always said, you know, you gotta be scared of the people that are alive, not the ghosts. They won't do anything.
Yeah.
So I had that mindset, you know, girl, I'm not even scared, nothing's gonna happen. No, like, it was, I think I'm folding laundry, I'm listening to music, I'm in my, you know, I'm just in my zone. And then I look at the clock, and it was, I think, like 4:20, 4:30. And I was like, okay, it's getting kind of late. I should probably head out, right?
Uh-huh.
I kid you not. Like, you know when you tip some... Okay, so both of... And we can go into the laundry room. You guys can look over here. So this one was one of our mine entries, but they closed it down a long time ago. I think after the miners started kind of interfering like with the hotel, they just closed off all their entrances.
Oh, wow.
So I'm in here, I'm in the laundry room. I have like a spray bottle and it's on here. It's like on, I don't know if it was on here or on here.
Uh-huh.
But it was just like a regular spray bottle, like, I don't know, something like this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so these washer machines, they weren't working at the time, so they would like hit each other.
Uh-huh.
So I thought, okay, maybe the machines made so much friction that it caused it to fall.
Oh,
But
wow.
you know when something tips over, it
Oh,
tips
yeah.
over. No. This thing was like, I just left
Oh,
it
I
there
got
and
the
I
chills.
said, you know what, you guys, it's a wrap. I'm out of here.
Oh.
No. So that was the first thing that ever happened to me, and I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna stick around to see anymore. That's enough
Oh,
for me.
wow.
So I ended up leaving. That was the first thing. And
I would
then-
love to experience something like that.
Oh my god, I used to say that. And I think we already came in here.
Yeah.
And then we have a little bit more over here to show.
Okay.
So I used to say, I won't be scared. I don't believe in that. That doesn't happen. No, it does happen. And then the second time, my mom also works here.
Oh, really?
And my daughter's dad, he's very like energies. He always says that. Maybe it's not ghosts, but there has to be energies there because everybody has an energy. You can have a good energy or you can have a bad energy.
Wow.
And he says, all the years that have passed by, Judith, you need to think of all the people that have gone through the hotel.
Yeah.
So that day I'm over there, I'm just being so mean to my mom. I'm just like, get away from me, I don't want to work with you. Like, go do whatever you need to do. Stay away from me. I kid you guys not, I'm coming out of the room and there's like a shadow. You see my shadow?
Uh-huh.
It's like this. So it's getting closer because it's getting bigger up against the wall. And I have a big cart, the housekeeping cart.
Yeah.
So I pull my cart back because I said, oh my God, it's probably like, it's probably a guest that's coming out of the room, or it's probably my mom that she's still over here following me around.
Uh-huh.
So I pull my cart back, I look down, and then I look up and I'm like, oh wait, did they go back into the room? Because there was no more shadow. And I was like, oh my God, no, I don't even want to know if there's nobody there. So I look in the room, nothing. Everybody was like, no, it was probably a bird. I was like, no, honey, a bird would have flew. I was like, this thing was like on the wall. I was like, no. So
Wow.
this one here was
Oh, look at
our
that.
original entrance to the Mizpah. I'm not too sure how they had it like set up,
Uh-huh.
but I do know that it was the original entrance until they closed it.
Wow. This is cool. This is really
And I mean,
cool.
a lot of people have caught like little Orbeez when they're recording. We've had guests be like, oh my God, there's like so many Orbeez in here, and there's no air for stuff to be flying around.
No, there isn't. Wow.
Yeah, and well, with me, when that happened to me on the 3rd floor, there's a story about the 3rd floor. So the main story for here, the attraction is the lady in red.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you guys read about it or kind of heard about it. So
yeah.
she was basically a lady of the night, and she was dating the governor of Goldfield at the time.
Uh-huh.
He didn't know what she was working in.
Uh-huh.
He missed the train, came to the Mizpah to look for her, found her in one of the rooms with one of the other guests.
Yeah.
And he murdered her up there. And then he dragged her into his room. So 504, we dedicated it to her. And a lot of men say that they just feel like just a tension in there. Like they feel a weird like mist, or they feel cold. And it's only men normally.
Wow.
Women not really.
Wow.
And on the 3rd floor, where is it at? I think it is. Where is that other room at? Oh, it's in there. So on the 3rd floor, yeah, it's right there. So this used to be a freezer way back in the day.
Uh-huh.
Talking like, yeah, like 1920 or something. So they would have these freezers and they would stick them with like a bunch of shit. I don't think we have a lighter, do we? So they would just stick ice in here, and that's what they used at the hotel. Well, we had another lady working here. Is it here? No. We had another lady in those days that worked here, and the story with her is that she didn't want to leave the children in the room because she was going to go to work. And it was during the night, and she thought it was a good idea to come stick them in here since the door was so thick and people wouldn't hear them making noise and she wouldn't get in trouble. But she didn't count that it's a freezer at the end of the day and the children frozen here. So those children, we've had guests like in the book upstairs. We've had guests go downstairs like at 2 a.m. Hey, there's little kids running on my 3rd floor. Like I can't sleep. Can you guys either tell them to keep it down or can I move floors? And we're like, there's no guests with children up there. And there's so much activity and it's always children. People hear running, people hear laughing. And that's the room where I saw the shadow come. The floor was the 3rd floor where I saw the shadow coming out of the room. So the managers were like, yeah, people will mess, the little kids will mess with you on the 3rd floor. I was like, okay, no more. So yeah, I mean, there's, I've seen it.
Wow.
I swear to God, I used to not believe in any of it. I was like my grandpa said, no, now I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'm so scared of you guys. But yeah, I mean, we can walk around. We have over here, we have a couple more. Over here, I don't think we have too much to show on this side.
Look.
And then maybe if nobody's in 504, we can go up there and maybe we can go in.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, nothing too much here.
Okay.
When I did the first ghost tour with my daughter, they locked us in the freezer. Like they let you guys, but it was like with more people.
Oh,
yeah.
My daughter's 8, and I said, I just kind of stood back. I was like, oh, we're good. Do your thing. No, my daughter grabs me. She's like, let's go. I was like, little girl. Oh my God.
Wow.
You know, she was just like talking. She was like, hey, ghosts, we're here in peace. Don't haunt us. I was like, no, don't haunt them. I was like, maybe if we pretend they're not here, they're not here.
Wow.
And we have a couple more stuff over here. And it's really cool because I think it's cool that they have so many stuff they try to preserve from way back then.
that is really good. Yeah, it is. It's like
It's like elevators. Like all our heavy equipment, but it's also like So this one's saying they still have like the same elevator that they used when they first opened, which is what they bring down like all the heavy stuff down here.
Okay.
And I mean, just throughout the years, they maintain them and stuff, but for the most part, they tried to keep everything as original as they could.
Wow.
So when the building finally closed down, it was the Mizpah and the Balbada. They were both run down. They didn't have windows.
Wow.
The Balbada didn't even have floors.
Really?
So the town offered the clients, which are the owners, they sold it. I don't know how much the Mizpah, but I know that the Balbada, I think it was $1 or $2.
Oh, wow.
That they sold it to the owners for, but
wow.
I believe in the renovation, there was like a $3 million renovation. The Balbada is beautiful.
Oh, wow. Where was that one at?
We can go right across the street as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and it's also, I mean, that one, it's not as much as like the antique, and you know, they didn't try to preserve as much, so it's a lot nicer. It's more modern. It's more like a comfy stay.
Oh.
The Mizpah, I think it's more the experience if you stay here. It's not too comfy.
I want to experience something.
Yeah, I know. I used to say that. Believe me, I used to say the same. I wish I could see something. Now I'm like, I wish I never saw anything. My grandparents' house, it was built in the border of kind of like Mexico and Arizona. So my grandpa used to tell us, this is where a lot of like Indians were buried and just a lot of stuff happened, you know? And his house was just, nothing ever happened to me, but we had like the neighbor tell us sometimes, hey, there was like a little kid running outside your guys' house. Are your grandkids here? And my grandma would be like, no, there's no kids here, it's just us.
Wow.
And it was always that little kid that a lot of people would tell her, like, hey, yeah, we saw a little kid there, and no.
Wow.
Okay, let's go see. I'm sorry. So this is the fifth. Hey, Rachel. Rachel, 504. Have you opened? Do you have it on your list? Do you know what time we're gonna check out? Do you think they're still there or not?
Yeah, I think so. I heard them like a little while ago, but I didn't notice like if they left or not.
Let me call me.
This is where Sam and Kobe was.
So the story was, the lady in red was in here, and this one used to be a suite. It was connected. It was a bigger room, and that was the room that the mayor had rented for himself. Because these two rooms were already reserved for her at all times. These were her designated rooms. So he had rented that one, and he dragged her out of this room, and then hello. Oh yes, el cinco. So the story was that he dragged her out of here, he stabbed her here, and then dragged her into 504. Rachel, can I borrow your key?
So this was her room.
Spencer's with Mahmoud at the hospital.
No, he's at the.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, y'all.
Oh.
No, go ahead, Rachel. We're in your
No, thank you. You're fine, Rachel. Wow. I got chills. Oh.
You got chills.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty scary.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You said you're scared. I don't got nothing. Fine.
Housekeeping. Okay, it's a little messy. I wish I would
I
have shown
don't-
you guys
it's
like
okay.
this, but
It's okay.
okay. So come on in, guys. So this is our lady in red,
This
and
is
then there's a little plaque out there. Kind of tells a little bit about her.
Where? Oh, okay. Let me.
Need a light on it. There you go.
And now I have sheriff in
Right? It gives you like some weird ick in here.
It's kind of cold too.
Yeah, it is. And then this is her. This is our lady in red. There's not too many pictures of her, but these are pictures that they found in the hotel, and they kind of figured, since it was the only like portraits that we had.
Whoa.
You can probably see the Crown Motel from way up here.
Are you guys just visiting town?
Yes.
Just passing by? Welcome.
But our plan is to come stay in here.
Oh, you guys are
Which-
welcome. We would
Because
love that.
we probably need to get 2 rooms because there's only
We can
one.
connect them.
Yeah, we
That's what
want
I was
this
looking
room.
We can do this one and the one next door.
Oh, yeah.
We should get this room next time we come.
I've never opened. Let me open the other door, and then you can kind of get a. If you guys decide, you guys
Wow. Oh,
Bro,
wow.
it gives it a chill.
Yeah, it would be perfect, you guys.
Oh yeah, this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to do like 3 rooms, I think.
And then we can connect it to that one as well. I think it connects to this one. No, that one's the closet.
Okay.
What's this one?
So originally, this one and that one were connected.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
It's nice.
It's nice.
And we also have the top one, the one we were just in, the annex. That one also has the 2 rooms connected. But actually, a lot of them do connect. But I'm not sure if it does 3. I think it's normally just the 2 bedrooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but-
that would be awesome if you guys stay. My daughter has been begging me to stay in the Lady in Red, and I'm like, honey,
You need to do it.
I'm like, you
need
can
to
help
do
me
it.
clean it.
You need to do
Who
it.
am I to tell you no?
Wow.
No, but I think you have to be really like a like.
Oh, that's a room there too?
You know what? Maybe it is. So yeah, it'll connect. Let me see. Let me check.
Yeah, wait, Jason.
We'll find out.
There's somebody safe.
Oh, wow.
It gives you like chills in here, doesn't it?
Wow.
Like kind of like.
This is cool.
Bro, it gives me chill. It feels like someone's walking. It just don't feel right.
Do you hear that?
Oh, look,
You hear that?
Look.
What? Oh yeah, the mirror.
I love mirrors.
Wow.
It's kind of weird.
Oh, this is cute. Look at this. I like how different that looks.
How do you feel about that? Sam and Kobe was on this bed right here.
Yeah, when they were doing their thing.
Oh, they got the fancy TVs.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, they were talking to them.
It's like you might have itches
See,
on
we could probably book these 3 rooms, but we got to figure out how much is it. Oh.
Yeah, we're going in here next, definitely.
I like it. I like the red stuff. I don't know. I just something.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, I think you figured it out. So it's this room and that room that are connected.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you could do 3 rooms. You guys, the lady in red, and then do the 2 rooms on the side.
Oh, wow.
This one's cold. Yeah, 505. So 505.
Wow.
That's cool. I like how they connect like this.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a boy. It's cold.
Yeah, because there's gonna be like five.
Oh yeah,
5 of us.
definitely. I think that would work great. You guys do come back and visit. That would be.
Oh,
You really
yeah.
have to be like a thrill seeker, I think, to sleep in this room. But
Yeah.
this room is rented out all the time. Like
Is it?
people specifically come and ask for the lady in red.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this.
I wouldn't voluntarily do that.
Look.
I don't have nothing.
I know, no, that's what I was saying. When I have to clean this room, if I'm by myself,
Uh,
I get the worst, like, just, like, when you think something's gonna happen, like, when you have that, like, worry in you.
uh-huh.
I'm like, no, I can't, no, I won't do it by myself.
Uh-huh.
This one and the 3rd floor, I will not be on the 3rd floor by myself, no.
Wow. So we're going to have to make like 2 visits here, and the 3rd floor.
What I've noticed, when everything starts kind of being weird around here,
Uh-huh.
is whenever we have like the Ghostbusters that come. We always have people with like the YouTube videos, and they'll bring I don't know what they're called. They're like some rods, like
Spirit box?
Oh, yeah.
They bring stuff like
Oh, you're
that.
talking about the things that you hold.
yes.
We
they'll-
have one of
We
those.
have some of
well,
those.
they bring those things. Aquí está doña Adri, mire. Me la robé. Or they'll bring like detectors where you can kind of like sense the
Yeah, he has some of those.
Well, whenever I feel when those things are around, it's just the whole hotel. People, the employees start telling us like, hey,
Oh, wow.
this happened. Or one time my little brother, he was also a porter here, and he thought that somebody slammed the door, and he even got mad. He's like, hey, like, why are they slamming doors? I was like, there's nobody on that floor with you. Like, you're by yourself.
Wow.
Yeah, it's, and like I'm telling you, it's more, I think, when we have visitors. When it's like the
Okay.
YouTube, when
Yeah.
they'll rent out a room and they'll start doing interviews, and just the hotel starts acting up. And we already know it. They're gonna have visitors. It's gonna be a weird week, guys. We're like, just work with us. Just work with us.
Yeah. What are you doing?
No, I just let me take a picture of it.
Oh, okay, go on. Uh-huh.
I love her hair. My daughter, my 8-year-old, she's never cut her hair. And her dad's he's from Mexico, and he grew up on a farm. So
Uh-huh.
his mom never cut her hair till she was married. Never dyed it. My hair's gone. I don't know what else to do to it. And he always tells her, look at your mom's hair. Baby, do you want hair like that? Oh no, papi, I never want that. I'm like, you guys, I'm right here. Like, come on. Yeah, she has this long, I'm like, I love her hair.
What's your name again?
Judith.
Judith. Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
No, yeah, welcome here. We would love for you guys to stay. It's,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
an
we
experience.
are.
It really is.
Yeah, we are. And I'm going to go on YouTube and
And
everything.
there's a couple of stuff on YouTube. We've had quite a bit of visitors.
Wow.
But yeah, and it was on one of like these type of rooms. It was like a 307 where I saw that shadow.
Uh-huh.
So I saw the shadow straight up against the wall, and they were like, they tried to gaslight me. They were like, no, it was a bird. It was a bird.
Oh.
I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna fly away just like the bird if you guys do not believe me. But and then we have like this. I don't know if he ever worked here, but it was in the hotel, so it must be something to do with us.
Oh wow.
But definitely, you guys should check out the Belvada as well. It's
Yeah.
if you go into the women's restroom, you can see the pictures of what it looked like before. I mean, there was literally no floors. This hotel, a lot of the people that live in town, their story is that you saw how the red light is in the restroom. So in the Lady in Red, they've always tried to keep like a red light in there just to kind of
yeah.
keep the feeling. And for a lot of years, it was run down. There was no light in the hotel. But that room, the top room, they would always see like a red light reflecting.
Oh wow.
So people didn't understand that. They're like, how is there electricity in the top corner room? And you can see the Lady in Red look straight out into the main street. And that's just a story that everybody says. You could see like a reflecting red light. And we're like, I mean,
Whoa.
weird things.
That's crazy.
But yeah, if you guys want another tour or anything, just let us know up front and we can take you guys if you guys come back.
Okay.
You guys are always welcome.
Okay, thank you so much, Judith.
Thank you guys.
Bye bye.